Attention there for Swinging Gunner. Normally goes into the stalls first. I just spotted that looks like it's going to go into the stalls last, but they're lining up for this Tote Diamond Jubilee Ebor. And Orient Line and Brian Rouse, the ones nearest to us. And then 4-star Thrust. Don't expect to see that one up there early. Normally finishes very, very fast indeed. So just waiting to see if Swinging Gunner is in fact installed. Is the 8-to-1 favourite at the off. The jockeys look across, that's it, and away they go. And a little bit slowly into its stride was Tender Type through the first furlong. It's Jockey on the outside of Kneller, next to the rails, High Knoll and Panama Jack and Shimshek taking a keen hold. And as they come through the first furlong, it's High Knoll that's pulled its way into the lead. From in second place, Panama Jack. Then comes Henrik, followed by Shimshek. Racing 5 is Jockey. 6 Kneller, then comes Lord Justice, followed by Smart Roberto, Ocean Ballad and Turgot. Then comes Swinging Gunner mid-division at this stage, followed by Orient Line. The back marker is Billet. 4-star Thrust is in arrears. Also at the back door is Raslaan. And it's High Knoll now who's really won the battle with Michael Roberts. And that goes 4 clear. Of Western Dancer, who comes through in the second place. A length back to Henrik is third. Then Shimshek is 4, followed by Jockey 5. A break of a length and a half to Lord Justice as they pass the 10 pole. Billet is still last. And it's High Knoll really blazing. A very, very fast pace in this Tote Ebor. Down towards the 9 pole. And it's High Knoll that leads. From Western Dancer in second, Henrik races third, Shimshek in a good posse racing 4, Kneller is 5, and behind that one next to the rails is Lord Justice, Panama Jack mid-division, then Ildewa, Swinging Gunner making a bit of ground on the outside, Orient Line is towards the rear, Billet is last, and High Knoll has now come right back to his field as Western Dancer goes in pursuit in the bright red jacket. Shimshek shows up on the outside, then Jockey back in 4, Henrik 5, Kneller is 6. These are followed by Turgot and Ocean Ballad making a bit of ground. Song of Sixpence on the outside. Raslaan coming with a run. Smart Roberto just checked momentarily. They pass the 6 pole. The pace is phenomenally strong. It's High Knoll that just shades Shimshek from Western Dancer in third. They begin the turn in, just over 5 to race. High Knoll leading from Shimshek in second. Western Dancer pull to the outside. Kneller close up 4. And then behind these, Song of Sixpence. Mushtaq is out the back door. They're in line for home. They've got 4 to go. And it's Shimshek in the red jacket on the outside of High Knoll. Western Dancer coming with a run in. Behind these comes Kneller. Then next to the rails is Lord Justice. Turgot pulled out. Finishing well is Smart Roberto. They race down to the 3 and Shimshek goes on. Shimshek in the lead at the rear of the field is Swinging Gunner. That's starting a run, but Shimshek has it from Kneller making ground on the outside. Back in third is Western Dancer, and Kneller now storms through. They pass the 2 pole, and Kneller has it by a couple of lengths to Shimshek. On the wide outside, Ocean Ballad coming with a run. Raslaan finishing fast next to the rails. Down to the furlong pole, and Kneller has it from Raslaan with Tender Type for Yorkshire finishing well. Kneller though out in front by a length and a half to Raslaan as they go up toward the line. Kneller's going to win this very tidily, and at the line Kneller wins it, Raslaan second, Tender Type is third, close for 4 Billet, and then came Orient Line I should say, followed in by Ocean Ballad, and then came Mushtaq and Corruption and Shimshek, and that one followed in by Lord Justice and Raslaan. Then 4-star Thrust and High Knoll of Ildewa and Jockey. Then Turgot and Song of Sixpence. Looking back to Henrik on the inside, Western Dancer, and I'm afraid to say one of the last to finish was the favourite Swinging Gunner. And in fact, one has been pulled up with a furlong and a half to go. That one was Panama Jack. That failed to complete, but at 9 to 1, Kneller has won this, the Tote Diamond Jubilee, in blistering fashion. That's number 22, completing a treble, or at least an unbeaten run for him. This one owned by Charles St. George, trained at Newmarket by Henry Cecil, superbly ridden by Paul Eddery, his 39th winner of the season. And this one bred at the Burton Agnes Stud. Second is number 17, Raslaan, ridden by Ray Cochrane. Third is number 29, Tender Type, ridden by Alan Mackay. And a photo for 4 between Billet and Orient Line, who finished well. But there a bit of camaraderie as Paul Eddery just pats Kneller on the head and comes back there with Michael Hills, who rode Lord Justice. But a brilliant ride this by Paul Eddery, who really is riding particularly well, riding with a lot of confidence. And here he is in the white cap too from the left of the picture, the horse with the wide face, still unbeaten.
Kneller may not have much experience. This is only the third race of his life, but by gum, he's got some class. He's really quickened up here to take the lead from Shimshek.
Yeah, he looked to be tapped for speed as they came round the bend. Paul had him on the inside. He jumped him out of the gate very quickly, had him on the inside, and then he looked tapped for speed. But the further they've gone, the better he was going. And that's the second time this afternoon we've seen Paul Eddery to very good effect. And this was, make no mistake, this was a very good training performance. This horse has only run, this is his third run today. And to know exactly how far he's going to get is just shows what professionals they are at Warren Place.
Henry Cecil doesn't make that many mistakes.